everyone, welcome back to Diamond Space. I know from the title you already know what today's video is all about. You might be wondering, why should I make my own laundry soap? Why should I make my own liquid wash? Honestly, believe me, I used to be sitting pretty on that table. Like, I used to think the ones they make at home and these industrial ones, that they are not the same. Probably these ones we are making homemade does not have the same effect. But honestly, the liquid wash I am going to be making today for you to watch on this video, it is professionally made. Compare it to any brand, any big brands out there, it is the same. Before I show you my work table, let's compare the prices first. This one currently in the market costs 800 naira, but I'll be producing 25 liters of liquid wash today, and the ingredients I bought cost me just 3,500. Maximum 4,000 is what you're going to spend to produce 25 liters of liquid wash. And I've seen a lot of people asking, what business can I start with 20,000 naira? With 5,000 naira, you can start this business. Okay, let us assume you're going to make your own labeling, you're going to package it with a very nice gallon and all that, but seriously, you don't want to waste money. How can you compare this 800 naira? How can you compare that with 25 liters that you get for 3,500? No comparison. So let's get straight into the video. I would show you the procedures. I have about nine ingredients here. I'll be telling you what majority of this thing does basically before we get into the video proper. Let's go. So you will not be seeing my face anymore. This is my workstation. I'm actually using this table. On a normal, I just put it on the floor and I mix everything, but because of this video, I'm actually using this table for today so that you can actually see proper. I hope you can see it properly. We have the nitrosol, which is the #1 ingredient. I'll be writing the names. I'll leave the names in the description box. We're using like 10 liters of water to soak our #1 ingredient. 10 liters of water to soak this. This is #1. We have sodium tripolyphosphate. The short form is STPP. This is the #2 ingredient. We'll be soaking them separately in separate containers. This is SLS, the short form for sodium lauryl sulfate. And I will soak it in a different container for about 30 to 45 minutes so that it dissolves properly before I start my production. This is soda ash. We'll be mixing these 3 ingredients you can see here. We'll mix it in a separate container. We'll mix this one in a separate container as well, the sodium lauryl sulfate. We have sulfonic. We also have Tezapon. Then the fragrance. I love the fragrance I got. If you go to where they sell things for fragrance, you can pick any fragrance at all you want. This one is the lemon citrus smell, and I'm loving the smell. And I choose this color. Though I wanted green, but the organic seller doesn't have green color. So I'll be trying this out to see how this particular color turns out. I've never used this particular color. So you have so many colors you can choose from in the market. And then final ingredient is the formalin. The formalin helps in the preservation of our liquid wash. I actually use my liquid wash to wash my clothes. If you're using a washing machine, you can use this to wash your clothes. If you're using your hand to wash as well, you can also use your liquid wash to wash. When you produce it in your house, you notice you have so much liquid wash that you don't need to manage, unlike the ones you buy 1,000 naira already made ones you buy for 1,000, and then you're managing it to wash your plates. So I also use it to clean my house. Like after cleaning my house with my liquid wash, the place smells so nice. You can also use it as your hand wash. Yes. What else? You can use it for a lot of things. Whatever it is you use your liquid wash for, and washing of plates as well, which is the major thing a lot of Nigerians use their liquid wash for. Washing of plates, washing of hands. But I use mine to clean my floor. I also use it to wash clothes. So let me just read out what this different ingredient does individually. I'll just go through it. I have them stored on my phone. The #1 ingredient is nitrosol. What nitrosol does basically is just it serves as a thickener in the production of the liquid soap. It comes as a whitish substance and has the texture of a powdered milk. You can see it has the texture of powdered milk. I don't know if you can see that. Be careful when you're working with this ingredient though. Me, my hand glove has finished and I know how to work around this thing. So you see it has the texture of liquid milk and it is whitish like they said here. The second on the table is sulfonic acid. It is an organic acid which is very important in liquid detergent production. You see, it is very important. So you cannot just buy all these ingredients here and you skip this one. This is very important in detergent production. It neutralizes the basic effect of sodium hydroxide, which is caustic soda. It is one of the foaming agents for liquid detergent. It is a good builder and also ensures the stability of liquid detergent when used. The third one I have on this table is the STPP. The STPP, that's the sodium tripolyphosphate. It is an inorganic compound which serves as a builder for a water softener. It is a strong cleaning ingredient that typically can rid dishes and fabrics of soil and spots. Its key function is that it allows surfactants to work at their full potentials. So you see, you do not want to work with one ingredient and skip the other. You might skip fragrance, but I'm telling you, you do not want to skip your fragrance in this liquid soap because it makes it like there's this smell when you use it to clean your plate or use it to wash clean your house. There's this smell that it gives, so you don't want to even skip your ingredients, your fragrance here. So we also have sodium laureth sulfate, which is this. It is an anionic detergent and surfactant found in many personal care and cosmetic products for their cleansing and emulsifying properties. It is an inexpensive and very effective foaming agent. So you see this sodium SLS is a foaming agent. This is also a foaming agent. So I think that's basically what we have here. I think I've mentioned everything we have here and their purposes. So you see, you do not want to skip any of these 9 ingredients in your liquid soap production. Take note of how many liters you've used in each dissolving you do, so that at the end of the day you round up everything to 25 liters of water. Water is also an important ingredient in this formulation. You cannot just mix everything. If there's no water, then you're formulating nothing. So let's get started. So I have my 25 liters of water here. I have my toner. I'll be using this to turn. If you have a bigger stick, you can actually get, and also a big bath that I'll be using to mixing everything together. I have 3 liters of water here that I'll be using to mix my first ingredients. First, we'll mix the SLS, that's the sodium lauryl sulfate, in 3 liters of water. You can decide to use 2 liters if you wish, but this one that looks like rice grain, it has rice grain kinda. Please be careful, all these things are chemicals, so your hand doesn't touch any raw one. Yeah, so I'll be pouring it into this. So while you're waiting for your sodium lauryl sulfate to dissolve for like 30 to 45 minutes, I don't think I would wait up to 45 minutes though, so I'll just do it for 30 minutes, which is also fine. You measure out 10 liters of water and put into your big basin. Please ensure that you mix your nitrosol in a big basin. You don't want to use small water to mix your nitrosol. If not, it will not mix well. Once you put your nitrosol into your basin of water, be very fast, like very fast in your stirring and everything. If not, it will just cluster together and you will not like the outcome. So please be very fast with your mixing. So I'll measure 10 liters of water into here and mix my nitrosol. I'll get 500 ml of water to mix my soda ash, my Tezapol, and my sulfonic in another container. So let's get into it. So our sodium lauryl sulfate, that's the SLS, I'll be using from that. I don't want to be calling too much name as it's already dissolved. So you can see that rice-like particle you can see before is no longer showing in this water, it is fully dissolved. Sometimes you don't need to stay up to 30 to 45 minutes. Once you see it's completely dissolved like this, you can now go in with your nitrous oil. In this basin, you can see I've already measured my water so that I do not waste time in this filming. So this is 10 liters of water. This is another 10 liters of water because we want to produce 25 liters of liquid wash. So in this container is 3 liters already. So this is 10, this is 10, that is 23 liters of water. So we still have 2 liters of water to play with. So I've already measured out 500 ml of water. I'll be using it to dissolve the sulfonic, the soda ash, and Tesapon. So let's dissolve. Please be careful when dealing with soda ash. So put it into the 500 ml of water. And you see it's dissolving properly. This is also another foaming agent you need in your liquid wash formulation. You can see it's also foaming, just like you can see foam on this. There's also foam formation here. So that is what this does basically. Foaming agent, and it also helps with removing stains. When there's stains in your plate, this will help remove it. So you see there's no much difference. Don't deceive yourself by saying, oh, this industrial one is better than the homemade one. It is the same. Save money. It is the same thing, nothing different. So I just ensure I remove every cake formation that has already been made. Please don't take your hands and put into this. Just spill your hand. So I'll just go in with my sulfonic. This is sulfonic. I'll just go in with this. You can see the reaction happening here, right? Whoa. Can you see this? Like if you come close to this thing now, this thing is God. You can feel the hotness from here. I haven't added my Tesapon. So let me just go in and mix in my nitrous oil. As soon as you pour in your nitrous oil, since this thing is already taken, I don't want to put it into here because I want to get the proper step. If you have a bigger one of this, better. This thing is hot already. This is the nitrous oil, and you want to stir almost immediately. You're stirring as you're pouring. You're stirring it. So you want to stir, make sure the nitrous oil is completely stirred in. You stir for like 3-4 minutes, you don't have to waste time doing this. Then you want to go in with your STPP, that's the sodium tripolyphosphate. Dissolve that too in a separate water. So I've stirred it completely. This is the ingredient number 2. So the nitrous oil is in the water, and this is STPP going in next, completely dissolved. You put it in as you're putting your stirring. Did you get the consistency? Did you notice anything? You see, this STPP is actually a thickener. If I've not said that, it is a thickener. It is a thickener. Oh. So you see how thick it is as soon as I added the STPP. you want to go in with this. Normally I was supposed to mix the Tesapon as well with this, but because the bucket is already filled, I will just mix it separately. This requires a lot of stirring. That's the only work with producing liquid this thing. You can see this one stirs better. This one stirs better than this one I was using before. So I want to dissolve my Tesapon. Now I'm adding my SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. Oh my god. So you keep stirring. So as you can see, we have added 6 of our ingredients into this big bowl. We just have 3 more ingredients left: the formalin, my perfume, and the color. So it's just me basically. I'm just going to dissolve this color into my water. This is my coloring. I'll add it into the formulation. So watch out. Have you seen liquid soap that is of this color? I doubt I've seen. Probably hand wash, but I don't think this is looking so beautiful though. So the coloring is important. Let's see how it's going to change. If you're producing this liquid soap for like you want to produce large quantity of liquid soap for sale, I wouldn't suggest this color. I would recommend you stick with either green or basically this banana yellow they used to use for liquid soap. You don't want to use something people would see and they'll be like, oh, this is fake. You know, people now, when they don't know what goes into the production, they just assume things. So you want to stick with the basic green for the meantime before you start playing with different colors. Okay, I think this is not so bad. So I'll add my water now. You remember I've added like 14 liters of water into this already, and this is 10 liters of measured water. So I'll just add it into here and I'll get 24 liters of water. Please, while you are adding your water, be turning. You don't want a liquid soap that is so runny and too liquid and all that. So you see, it's still very thick. So you might want to go in with more water. I'll just go in with the perfume. I really like the perfume. It smells so nice. So I won't be adding all this perfume. You can just add your perfume, smell. If the smell is okay by you, then fine. If it's not okay, keep adding. Wow, this perfume really complements the color that I have here. Wow. Oh my god, it smells so nice. Seriously, you do not want to skip fragrance. In as much as I hate fragrance in my skincare products, I do not joke with it when it comes to my liquid wash. Please stop wasting money buying this thing in the market. Really, you just want to. This doesn't take time, honestly. If not for the fact that I'm actually formulating and as well filming. So the last on the list is the formalin. The formalin will help with preserving this formulation. But honestly, if you're using this batch in your house, you might not really need formalin, because I've used a production where I didn't have to I've used a production where I didn't have to add formalin in my production, and it was very okay. So if you don't want the formalin and you're using it in your house, it's fine. But if you're producing it in large quantity for sale, then you want to add preservatives in this. So wow, like this smell is giving me that vibe. Like I want to clean my house now. I want to wash my car at this moment. I want to do a lot with this formulation. So that's the end. Just get your 25 liters container. Now you look for a bucket like this that has cover, or you look for a paint bucket that has cover, so that anytime you want to take, you just take little quantity, and that's it. So I hope you find the video interesting. I enjoy producing my own liquid wash, and I do this almost every 3 months. My liquid wash lasts me 3 months. Even when I use it to wash my clothes, my plates, a lot of things I do. I use it to clean my floor as well because I love the fragrance. Until I come your way next time with another educative video. Bye.